What's up, Just for JP in the house. Okay, so, for Halloween, I didn't do anything. I went to bed at 9, expecting to wake up a little bit early. I woke up at 1 a.m., and bam, that was my New Year's. So, that was it. Okay, anyway, I want to talk about, I made this video called Distracted. I'm not sure if it was on my GS350 Thoughts channel or this channel. On that channel, I hardly get any views, but oh well. But anyway, I gotta take those videos off of that channel and put them on this one because there's some good. Those videos got some good information and stuff. But a lot of problem that we have, like when we talk about black marketing, when we talk about marketing within the black communities and things like that. One thing, and we're always talking about how we're not shopping in our areas and things like that. Well, and another big problem they're saying is like we're always buying their products and things like that. And I had just remembered something we were talking about. I'm not sure if someone said this or it was in a discussion or a celebrity said it, which I doubt it, but I can't remember exactly sure. But the comment was I think it had something to do with black dolls and why there are no black dolls and why everything is white on TV. And it was really interesting. And I want to make a quote that I heard that one of these brand label designers said about his products that caused a lot of black people to stop buying them, which made their company dropped. I think you guys know who it is. I don't want to say the name though, because I'm not sure if it's true or not. But that's what I heard. And then somebody told me that out here. And then FUBU came along, and bam, they started making money. And a lot of other black brands came out, hip hop brands and stuff. But the comment that was made was, I didn't make my products for black people or something like that. And it's really interesting because that is such a truth about what's on TV. When you watch TV, you see mostly white, European style movies. But you have to and then you ask, why aren't there too many black people on there? But you have to understand that those movies aren't made for us. Those products that they are putting out on TV are not made for us. A lot of those products, they are clinically experimented and stuff, and they don't use black people's skins and stuff like that, and then put it for white people and stuff like that. They test themselves. Now maybe they do test us, maybe for other reasons and stuff, but most of that stuff on TV is marketing to their people because their people are the ones who the market. Where they're trying to target them people. But we see it and we're thinking it's being marketed towards us. And no, it's not. So when we complain about, well, why don't they do this and why don't they do that? Well, the reason is no one didn't come out and tell you, well, except for that one person who said that comment, basically, is that those products aren't produced for us. They got their own television networks, they got their own this, they got their own that, and we don't. And what we need to do is we need to make our own items, we need to make our own TV stations and distributions centers and things like that, and start making products for us. Because because the whole thing is you can't blame them for this whitewashing. Because they're not projecting anything on us that they're not saying it. If they're saying white is good and all that, that's fine. Because they can say that because it's their television shows. Now I can understand if it was a black owned television show and then they got white people in there and then doing that, then and they're targeting us, then that's one thing. But, a lot of people talk about this whitewashing and stuff like that. And I was just thinking the other day that basically what it is that we need to understand that we are not being targeted for a lot of that stuff. Or at least in the past it wasn't. But then as we started to buy things, I guess maybe they started targeting us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Put a couple of black faces in the commercials and stuff. But at first, no, that stuff wasn't for us. And it was just like during the slavery days and stuff, when they would capture the men and the women would just come along because their husband were being captured and stuff like that. And it's almost kind of like the same thing. They're targeting white audiences and white people for their shows and things like that. But just because we just happen to have a TV and we just happen to have no black television shows, and you got the TV and you gotta watch something, so you just watching it, and then you become affected by that stuff. And that's what you really need to think about. Why are you watching? Because I don't really watch a lot of television so much, and it's not even because it's white or anything, because all the shows to me are pretty much the same. A lot of fantasy and a lot of emotionally exciting shows that leave y'all drained and still unaccomplished when they're, you still haven't done anything when the movie's over. But I can understand that those videos and those movies and things are for white people, and it's to help them cope with their problems and things like that. But we don't have too many shows that help us to cope with our problems. Really, we don't need shows to help us cope with them. We actually need shows to help us create and change our situations and things like that. But, you can't blame them, because black people didn't have TVs when they first came out and didn't have radios when they first came out. And, they were black actors and things like that, but still we lacked a lot, So, and what I'm saying is this is not, this is just generalization of a lot of things. But when you got these, you can't go to a TV producer or to whoever and say, you know what, our black daughters are into white guys or white people because they got just white dolls. But how many? And then they say, but and then they trying to counter this with the production of black dolls. But who's producing these black dolls? Because my daughter, she got these Barbies and stuff, right? And then they got a black Barbie, or guess whatever you call them. And then, but the hair is the same. The body is the same. It's just the color is different. Everything is the same. Maybe the eyes a little different. And that's it, And I'm like, okay, whatever. But it doesn't really matter because, my daughter's in a whole different culture anyway. But, it's just really interesting. So what really needs to be done is people need to start making their own movies. And you can make your own funny clips. I think I've said on some of my videos a while ago, you and your friends sitting down and just start talking about some funny stuff, make some web pages, put it up, put the videos for sale. I don't know, $5, $10, whatever you think you want to, somebody's going to pay for it, and you put it out there. And if it's some funny stuff, and if it's funny, then people are going to buy it. And if it's real good, and a lot of these quote unquote white owned or black owned or whatever owned companies think they can make some money off of it, then that's another way to hit success, and make this money. But you can't complain to them about not advertising to black people, because it's their equipment and their shows, and they don't have to. They have a right to do what they want. Now, people complain and stuff, but why complain when you can make your own? So, and that's another thing too. Start creating black dolls. And now they got it. Like everybody now, they're all colorblind and stuff like that. So, well, I don't need a black doll. I don't need. Okay, whatever. It doesn't even matter. I'm just saying the whole thing that happened, which made you into what you are now. Because when I was coming up, I didn't care for those dolls and stuff like that. I had cars, but once I moved to LA and left Detroit, all that stuff was gone, and it was just a whole different aspect. Everything I thought and the way I was thinking and what I was doing, a lot of things had changed. And it wasn't all about whitewashing or anything like that. And my grammar did increase, but I was always smart, so it didn't have anything to do with going to any white schools or anything. Because back in my days, the black schools, well, we had white teachers too. You know, they were smart and everything. But wow, very interesting. But that's, well, can you see me? Anyway, that's something that I think we really need to focus on. So basically what I'm saying is, like, the videos that I make with me and my friends, we just chatting and stuff like that. You know, make videos like that, talk about whatever. Just make make a video. And I mean, you don't even really have to edit it. I mean, you can edit if you got the skills. If you don't have the skills, just put it up as it is and bam, put it up, you know, and people will sell it. I mean, if you sell it for like $10 or something like that, and you get 100 sales, that's still $1,000, then maybe you can make more videos, save the thousands and thousands and thousands, get better equipment, and start your own production companies and things like that. Find companies that can make dolls that got, you know, still all skinny body, you know, got a little butt on it and stuff like that too. You know, and the clothes, and there's a lot of things that we can do. So please do that, but stop blaming them for not having more blacks, because it's their shows. It got their names on it. Da 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 da. They got their names on the clothes and everything. And what's missing is your clothes with your names, with the clothes with your names on it, and the companies with your names on it. So do that. You know, it could take some time, but there are a lot of my suggestions. There are things that you can do with minimum or no money at all. If you got a computer, bam. You know, all you need is time and fingers. All right. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.